Now, clowns of the week should have a bit of humor in them. And I guess, if you look at it at a certain angle, you could say this one does, but it's not the prime motivation for this clown of the week, because it's so indicative of something. Not only are people being programmed in terms of wokeness, that's all right. They want to be programmed and live their life under the rules and regulations of wokeness, then they should do so. I have no problem with that. This is the big one, however. This is when it enters my territory, is when they feel that they can impose their wokeness, their belief system on everyone else. And that is what is happening. It's a double whammy. You allow yourself to be programmed, and then you have the unbelievable sense of righteousness and entitlement that you can impose your views on everyone else. Now, this is a wonderful example of that, and how far the indoctrination has reached. Now, this clown of the week lady approached a father of a 2-year-old girl, and this is what followed.
Hey, so you've come to my house to complain about my baby wearing pink?
I was just asking really why you keep putting her in pink and not other colours.
Well, traditionally, girls often wear pink.
Well, I think you'll find that was back in the day. I don't think it's today. I think you can wear any colour you want now.
Well, no, you can. She has other clothes as well, but her favourite colour is pink.
Well, I've only ever seen her in pink, and I think that's not allowing her to have freedom of what
do you mean
gender
freedom?
she wants to be.
Freedom?
Well, she should be
She's a baby.
She's not a baby.
She's a baby. She's 2.
She looks a lot older than that to me. But anyway...
Well, hold a minute here. What's any of your concern?
Well, it's my concern because I believe that the world has got better since we've got all this fluidity with genders and all the different types of genders now.
Okay.
And I think by dressing someone in pink, if she doesn't want to be a girl when she's older, she wants to be a transgender or whatever, then she'll have been dressed in pink and you would have confused her. So I think it's nicer to dress people in all different colours. I mean, she'd look beautiful in yellow, wouldn't she? Let's be honest.
Well, yeah, she's wearing yellow now. Hey, baby.
She is. I hadn't seen she was, sorry. But she's got pink trousers on with rainbows on. Now, I do like the rainbow. I definitely like the rainbows on her trousers. Now, that's good.
Okay.
But,
okay.
No.
Okay. Firstly, yeah, you're wearing pink glasses, okay?
I think you'll find these are mauve. Are you colourblind?
Mauve.
Something. These are mauve. These are
Mauve.
not. What colour are these, young lady? Yeah, she says pink, but they're not pink. They are mauve. Mauve glasses.
Okay, so
and actually, they're blue inside. So a little bit of pink, mauve, and blue. I've got all the colours. You see.
Sorry.
Much healthier for the brain, the mindset.
Sorry. So, I'm just a little bit baffled to why you're actually here.
I'm just asking why you keep dressing and going in pink. I think you should give her more choices of colour.
Yeah, okay, yeah. But however I want to dress her, okay, yeah? The way how I parent her is nothing to do with you.
Well, it is to do with me because I feel for people these days, and I think they should have more choices of what colours they want to wear,
but
what
she's
they
2.
want to be.
She's 2.
That is mental illness. And if we look dispassionately and cut the crap and talking around the subject, enormous numbers of human beings are going insane before our eyes. Is the jab part of that? Is it just indoctrination? It's probably a mixture of all of them. But this is what's happening. You remember in East Germany, communist East Germany, the Stasi secret police They employed people in the population to spy and report on the population. Well, we've gone even further now. And that's the kind of world we're creating. And it comes from a simple dynamic. I am right, and because I'm right, I have the right to impose that upon you. And it's a very dangerous situation that's happening. People are, in large numbers, going completely doolally. And thank God, I think anyway, that we have Ickonic, the bastion of sanity. Starbucks sacks trans worker who accused female customer of being transphobic, then knocked phone out of person's hands in confrontation over being misgendered. Can you imagine being so myopic in your mentality that you would go to those lengths because someone confused you with being the gender you were born with, but now say you're not? It's extraordinary. If people want to call me Miss or Mrs. or anything they like, I couldn't care less. So what? That Miss Icke, he's horrible. Oh, thank you for sharing that with me. Now, what was I going to do? No, you misgendered me. Pronouns. A transgender woman. Does that mean they've got dangly bits and they claim they're a woman or they're a woman? I can't follow it, right? A transgender woman, whatever that is, has been sacked by Starbucks after footage showed her berating a female customer and allegedly, you have a look, assaulting a man who filmed the incident. The clash broke out at a Starbucks branch near the ferry terminal at Southampton, Hampshire. And the couple involved actually come from the Isle of Wight, where I am now. And the 56-second clip shows the employee on the same side of the counter as the customer arguing with her. Okay, here we go.
Absolutely not. Don't ever call me transphobic. Ever. You do not know me.
You're being transphobic, Karen. Now get out.
Call me transphobic.
You are transphobic. Now get out.
I want a refund.
You're not having one. Do the police. Hi, get out.
Absolutely.
You are trespassing now.
They've got cameras.
You are trespassing.
We've
Get
got
out.
cameras.
Get out. You are trespassing.
Apparently, we said something transphobic.
You actually, you bastard.
You want something? Give me the phone. You want something? Give me the phone. Let go of me. Give me the phone. I've got plenty of witnesses. Give me the phone. I said, let go of me. Give me the phone.
You witnessed this, and you do not stand up.
Just go for the police and get out.
We are descending into complete insanity. And the reason that more and more these things are coming to light is because that insanity among a big section of the population is gathering in pace all the time. And I have got another example for you. I did say there was some joint clowns of the week. I'll read this one slowly. Are you ready? Trans woman is cleared of flashing her penis at 3 women using Ohio YMCA after judge ruled she's too fat for her genitals to be visible. Enough, Dave. It's time to go. It's time to go. What are you doing here, mate? A judge ruled that a transgender woman could not have indecently exposed her penis, his penis, mate, in a YMCA female changing room after agreeing with her claim that she's too fat to be visible, or for it to be visible. Thank God for that, I say. Darren Glines, who now goes by Rachel, was found not guilty of 3 counts of indecent exposure at the facility in Ohio. Judge David McNamee, is there life on Judge David McNamee? I see no evidence from this story. Cleared Glines after agreeing that the size of her belly meant it would be impossible for anyone to see her penis. Glines, 31, that's not the waist size, by the way, has several complaints made against her dating back to 2021, with at least 3 people complaining that they saw a naked male in the female locker room. So if they didn't see his dangly thing, how did they know he was male? If he's supposed to look like a woman. I'm sorry, I can't follow it. Anyway, Judge David McNamee said there was little dispute to the facts in the case, as Glines was authorized by executive director of the YMC to use the woman's locker room. Well, so you got to add the executive director into the list of clowns and prats involved in this story. Quite simply, the facts do not. This is the judge. I'll put a judge's voice on. The facts do not exist to support a find of guilt, as charges Glines' genitalia was not visible as a result of other portions of her body covering same. That sounds like a bloody judge, doesn't it? Glines' lawyers, Lauren and Kira Deva, how did they defend this case without frickin' laughing? Both argued that she was so fat that her gut would obscure her genitalia. So this is my question as we decide who is the biggest of all these clowns of the week. Who is the biggest idiot here? The executive director who said it's okay for a bloke to go into a women's changing room, the judge, the bloke himself, or the writer of the article who continually uses the term her for a bloke with a dick. Somewhere in there is this week's clown of the week. So who should be the real clown? Answers on a postcard, please. And the bad news is that this bloke will be choosing the winner.
Imagine that! I hate this! I hate what you've done to us! I hate what you're doing to us! I hate you, Board of Supervisors! I hate you, London Breed! I hate you, Jenkins!
There's a trend now among the mentally deranged woke extremists, wait for this one, that if your baby touches you, you being the mother, without permission. I'll read that again. If your baby touches you, the mother, without permission, then you, the mother, are being assaulted by the baby. And this madness, I'll give you an example in a sec, is all about the destruction of parenthood that I've been talking about for decades, that was the plan, and to break the bond between the mother and the child, because the idea is that the child is going to be not only brought up by the state, but actually produced by the state technologically in the end, in the way described by Aldous Huxley in Brave New World. So it's not enough to decide that a child is transgender at the earliest of ages and then get them mutilated and chemically castrated. Now, babies among these completely insane, bonkers people can't touch their mothers without permission. And of course, there are deeply sick mothers of the wokery that are quite willing to go along with this. But the reason for it is being generated by absolute, undiluted evil. And this is the dynamic. You got the wokers who are in a mental state of complete subordination to the state, the institutions, their programming, and behind it, generating it, you've got people who are sick and insane, yes, but not stupid. They know what they're doing. Have a look at this mother and her baby.
What? You may not touch my belly button. That's my body, and I don't want you to touch it that way. Yeah, you may touch your own belly button, but I do not want my belly button to be touched. Okay? No. Yes, I am in charge of my body, and you are in charge of your body. And right now, I don't want my body to be touched on my belly button. Yeah, okay? So you can touch your belly button, because that's your body, but I don't want my body to be touched right now. Yes, okay?
Every time you think you've seen it all, and it can't get any more extreme, stupid, mad, insane, bonkers, it does. So my other clown of the week this week is this. Trans women can be mums too. LGBTQ activists go on all in on Mother's Day. LGBTQ, where's the plus, by the way? Sexist. Activists spouted woke talking points in celebration of Mother's Day by sharing memes and videos about how fathers can be mothers too. What do you explain, pray? In one video shared by Libs of TikTok, a man who identifies as a woman said America should have a Parents' Day. Mother's Day has been increasingly a target of the woke activists in recent years. Last year, Calvin Klein went as far as to feature a pregnant transgender man as part of its Mother's Day campaign. So this is a... Who is it? A mother. But it looks like a bloke. Oh, it's a bloke who says he's a mother. I got you. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, this is her, he, they, complaining that there's not a Parents' Day.
Okay, so Mother's Day is tomorrow, and this is the second day that's rolled around. There's 2 different days in the year that I question. There's Mother's Day and there's Father's Day. As a trans person, as a trans woman, which one do I celebrate? Father's Day rolled around. I don't feel like a father. Mother's Day is tomorrow. I feel like a mom, but who celebrates me? It's not a situation of pity me or anything. I just genuinely want to know, is there other people out there that you don't know which one you fall under? Are you a mom? Are you a dad? Where's Parents' Day? Why can't we just have a Parents' Day? Like, you're a parent, that's worth celebrating. Why does it have to be one or the other? It actually bothers me a lot, and I didn't think about that till today, and I don't know.
What a wonderful line to encapsulate wokery. Who celebrates me? Me, me, me. You know, when my kids say to me, what do you want for Father's Day? I always say nothing, because I don't recognize it. It's just a reason to get people to buy things. And, you know, Father's Day, Mother's Day, well, what about making that every day? How about that? Let's make a start on that. And this idea, when you look at what's going on in the world, all the horrors that are happening, all the things that need dealing with, and someone is almost in tears there because there's not a Parents' Day, and there's a Mother's Day and there's a Father's Day, but she doesn't seem to think that he doesn't seem to think, whatever, that applies to them. What a pathetic idea that who celebrates me is something to get your knickers in a twist about. I suppose she's got knickers on, hasn't she? He, whatever. I'm getting confused. I better take Ritalin or something for ADHD. But that is just so encapsulates the world that we are living in now. And we should celebrate the fact that we're not part of it. Phew. Cloud of the week, ladies and gentlemen, is a lady who claims that built-in toilets are racist, and claims that is why toilets are white. Plumbed-in toilets are racist. You're supposed to dig a hole in the ground. I don't think the neighbors would be very happy with that, especially in the middle of the day. And so that's the reason why they're white. They're racist. Let's have a look.
Hi, it's Luna, activist teacher here, and I just got done reading a book about racism. And did you guys know that going to the bathroom in a toilet and indoor plumbing is actually from white supremacy and colonialism? So when the white colonists saw the indigenous, that they were digging holes and going to the bathroom outside, they said that was more like animals, and the white colonists decided to have indoor plumbing and toilets to use the bathroom. And so I just want you to recognize that whenever you are using a toilet, you're basically paying homage to white supremacy and white colonists. There's a reason why the color of toilets are white.
Every week, just when you think it can't get crazier, it does. Oh, before we go, she's still at it.
We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. You matter. And I am fighting for you. And I will not stop. I will not stop today. I will not stop tomorrow. You are loved. You matter. You belong here.